point related to what we have done? If not, then if there's any other spiritual topic anybody wants to discuss. I think after reading that meditation chapter, it's like we want to go in that bliss now. Nothing much is left to discuss. I think Krishna Bhagavan said it all now. But this, whatever we studied today in Kathopanishad, there's a lot of contemplation about those points. Because even though we know we are the body, mind, we are not the body, mind, and intellect, but to really get into that, we need different angles to convince us,
It shows us when it said for the king, he's already there, and then the house is built.
See?
That means that they're also showing the consciousness is already
there. That point, what you said, it struck me also. I said, yeah, that's a very good point.
It is. Don't realize it. That's how, afterwards, the city or the pura or the fort is built because there is somebody there.
There,
to
exactly.
build the fort for.
There you go.
That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And yet you look at it, the individual point of view, and then now in the second one, you're going to look at the whole thing as a world, worldly thing. So it is good.
In the Ramayana also it is said, Prarabdh pehle racha, pache racha sharir.
Say it again, Meeraji, say it.
Prarabdh pehle racha, pache racha sharir. Meaning to say that your karmas and your destiny decides that you will have to take birth, and then the body is made accordingly.
Yes, accordingly, exactly. And what you brought out, Chinmayananji comes up with amazing examples. So he said that, we are given the body and the circumstances according to what we need to experience in this world, right? सबका अलग अलग experience होता है. So he said कि जैसे कि और body को ना वस्त्र से compare किया गया है, right? कि it is like a cloth that I have. Just like I put a cloth on my body, this is a cloth on the Atma, right? So he said कि जो आत्मा को एक्सपीरियंस करना होता है ना, उसके अनुसार बॉडी मिलती है. तो उन्होंने बताया कि अगर मैं कोई टेनिस खेलने जा रहा हूँ, so I'm not going to wear clothes that I'll wear it for party, will I? I will wear tennis clothes and then go there. And if I'm going to a funeral, then I will dress accordingly. And if I go to somebody's birthday, I'll dress accordingly. That's why different bodies are given. We don't think about it that way. They say, oh, why I got this and all this trouble and all that. Even that has been decided before. That what kind of body you're going to get.
Yeah.
But that's according to the vasanas that we have, right?
Yeah, we are.
Then what we can, in the next life, we're going to, we don't carry the whole bag. We carry part of it with us.
We are architect of our own life.
Yeah.
So true that it is our own vasana. So now what Bhagavad Gita is saying, but a very significant thing that maybe that's what we can discuss right now. Because like our teacher used to say, we don't know what we have done in the so many lives, thousands and thousands of lives that we may have had. We don't know. We don't know it is a 10th one or 1000th one or whatever. And then this prarabdha that Meeraji was talking about, is just one package has come.
Yeah.
I might have so many others. So then what's going to happen? Why did Krishna Bhagavan say that you can get moksha? Because everything gets burnt when you get moksha.
Right.
Not only the vasanas from this life, but the entire gatri of vasana gets burnt.
They get roasted.
So this is such an amazing promise again, that it is there that and each one of us have that chance when we get the human life. That's why they keep saying that human life is so important.
Yeah.
Because the other species are just for little experience or kya bolna chahiye. Punishment may not be the best word because kind of such a negative thing. But like, for example, if I have some vasanas that are so strong, then I'll exhaust in some other yoni and then come back.
Yeah, otherwise the animals, they go through the process. They're not accumulating. It's just the process.
No, they are just, they don't accumulate any new karmas.
Yes.
They are just exhausting the karmas. That's all is happening in the animal life. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when a dog kicks you, you don't take him to jail or anything because that's his nature, or whatever, you just.
Yeah, but also at the same time, the 84 lakh योनियां जो और बाकी हैं, उनमें there is no opportunity for spiritual advancement.
Yeah, and like
that only in the human body one gets that opportunity.
Yeah, because human body, God has given us discrimination. This question, hey, why am I here? Animals are programmed.
Yeah.
So that's why the program is so strong that the moment that they are born, they know what to do.
Yeah.
A human baby cannot survive on its own.
Yeah.
Think of the difference.
Yes.
Some species, they give birth to and the newborn is on its own. Some species, I may not know, I don't know everything.
Very true.
Yeah, or they start walking the same day and all that. But the human, we have given such a strong intellect, vivek, buddhi, discriminative power. And we are kind of thrown in this churning sansar, with duality that उसमें करते लगता है क्या कर रहे हैं हम लोग, like that question comes to us, right? Then you start waking up.
Is it also true that devas in heaven, they strive to be born as human being again so they can go to moksha? Because this is the only only human beings can go to moksha straight.
Yeah, I've heard of the same thing because devas are more like, they have, we think that staying in heaven is so great, but all our Puranic story tell you they have to constantly fight with the demons and then they get insecure. Indra is always insecure. He has lust also. He went after somebody else's wife, that Gautam Rishi's wife, Ahilya, and all those things. So, true, that there all the problems are not solved. We don't have the body afflictions over there. You don't get disease or, old age and things like that. You don't. So that's why some people want to go there, but it's not the ultimate. So true, that they also like kind of, जब बहुत सब कुछ अच्छा होता है ना तो फिर प्रोग्रेस करने की इतनी इच्छा नहीं होती. But you're thrown in this churning over here in the world and you say, God, I want to get out of this. Yes.
And devatas are also very concerned that where they are is finite, is going to end.
Mm-hmm. It is a temporary position.
Yeah.
I mean, you can become the what you call president of America, but after 4 years, you're back.
Very true.
You got to go to Walmart again.
And even if you are a Raja, then that is also a limited time span for you.
I'm sorry, क्या कहा आपने?
I said, अगर आप राजा भी हैं जैसे पुराने जमाने में होते थे, तो it's a limited time span. उसके बाद तो फिर आप अगली दफा क्या पता नौकर बन जाएंगे कि
और जब राजा को फेस करना पड़ता है डिफिकल्टी, राजा से रंक भी बन जाता है वो, उसका पूरा किंगडम विंगडम छीन के या तो उसको मार ही दिया या उसको कहीं जंगल में बिठा दिया. Right? So आज राजा कल नहीं. So that's true. All of that is temporary. That's what they're telling you. But the Raja they were talking about in the verse, that Raja उसकी position कभी नहीं हटती. Eternal. Yeah, that was the difference. Yeah, those are good points. Yeah.
But I guess we just have to remember this is all the creation, and there is actually no creation according to that.
Yeah, I
This
mean,
is all complete, tell because we are living and we cannot, we have to know what this is, right?
I sometimes compare this to this video game that these teenagers play. this world. These days, the virtual thing has become so real.
Oh, okay.
That okay, you have been given this time that you got to beat it now. You got to beat the level.
Yeah.
And reach that ultimate. And if you are not skillful, you cannot. Sorry, क्या कहा आपने?
Yeah, I was saying lot of this knowledge which you read in Geeta or in other places is not human created. It has come from above.
Yeah, it says that's true.
And I'll give you one small example. This Shiv Sutra I was reading, the Swami said he went to study Ayurveda, and they told who invented it and all, and the knowledge of plants. So he said what happened was that there was a guru. He'll go to the jungle with the chela, and then he'll meditate, and then he'll say connect these plants, and then each plant they'll pick, and he say this one will have this property, and they documented that. So that knowledge came to him was from above, not from here. Same way the Shrutis are formed.
Mm-hmm.
So regarding this thing we were discussing, Aurobindo, he was one of the saints.
Mm-hmm.
He said that when you are dying, all your life's information comes to you. It goes before you. And your Manomaya Kosha has accumulated all the karmas and your consequences and your desires. And based on desire, it looks like blinking lights on the earth, that these are the positions open, which will be closest to what you can achieve. And then you take birth in one of them. So the purpose of the parents is to grow the plant. But if it is the seeds of apple, then lemon cannot grow on it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how the thing continues. I mean, I don't know if that connects, but
It makes
then when
sense.
you are growing up, then depending on where you are in your cycle, all that information is your Vigyan Maya Kosha gives you. And so you proceed from there. You don't lose it. And sometime it gets triggered to you, so you become aware of it. And otherwise you can live all your life without knowing about it. So when you become jigyasu, you attend Gita classes, you do other stuff. There are millions of people who don't even want to attend Gita class.
Yeah.
So it all connected.
Yeah, so whatever you're saying, it connects totally fine with it. Yeah. And वैसे भी like all the Vedas and all, they always say that it is like directly coming from the higher. We used to have that when we did the Mandukya Upanishad. Remember, there was a prarthana that where this knowledge is coming from the highest.
Right.
And then even in Bhagavad Gita, he declared that it was that the knowledge that he's giving in Bhagavad Gita, that was originally he gave it to Lord's Son. So koi bolega, what do you mean? But we know the earth has come from the sun only. Everything that we have over here has to come from there. So it is just symbolic that, through that it came.
In fact, I heard the lecture from Dr. Sthaneshwar, first time at Uma's place, and he talked about the Shrutis as to how they came from above. And he gave the example, I remember, of some of these modern musicians, who they create the music. So those Shrutis are still going on. We may not know. Shrutis are not done once. So that's how they create new stuff.
Yeah, and also if you see the Puranic stories about Veda, all the different rishis added different things. It seems that before Ved Vyasji organized into the 4 Vedas, all that knowledge was there, but it was disorganized. Then he put it into this kind of organization, Atharva Veda, this and all. And the 4th Veda came later on. And some few sections were added by the Shruti, meaning these saints and sages, when they sit in meditation, it gets revealed to them.
Right.
And that's why the main mantras are all associated with one or the other rishis. I think Gayatri mantra is associated with Vishwamitra, I think. I'm not 100% because I record this, but something like that Gayatri mantra got revealed to him. Either it was Vashishji or it was Vishwamitra, one of the two.
And it amazes me that in those days, they have predicted every place in India and even Sri Lanka. Those things exist.
Mm-hmm.
So who's the one who's putting this geographic map together and connecting all these stories? And
Because
they can speak globally.
In certain other realms, they are Trikaldarshi over there. I mean, in Bhagavad Gita, Arjun को उन्होंने वो experience दिया था to having we have this weak stay in our mind can only function in like time space, so we don't understand that state, but there is a state where you can see past, present, future. It's all together.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about. So they already know.
Yeah. No,
And-
the Nadi Jyotish, the story is exactly that.
Yeah.
That Agast Muni wrote that thousands of years ago.
And like I never thought about it scientifically like this, huh? Because now our house is a little bit on the hill. Whoever has come to our house know it. It's up, like or even Meenaji's house is a little bit up. So it's like if a car is going, huh? If I'm on the ground, then I'll only see this much.
Exactly.
So I know only this much present. But if I'm above, I can see it coming from far away. And then it will come here and then it'll go there. The person who's sitting below can only see this much, but person above can see the past and the future relative to him. Relative to him. This is a
Actually,
scientific
that's the
fact.
example they gave in Kundalini book I have, that a fish can only see what is around it. But if the bird can see the fish and can see everything around it.
Right. So there, even
So
this.
when you get the Kundalini awakening, you really go at a different level. And you can see a lot of stuff which people, to them, they don't mean anything.
Right. So even in the physical world, we have this example of past, present, and future. But here you're talking about even beyond all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. If there is no other.
Oh,
Huh.
the announcement about the emails.
Oh yes. So the Joe usually sends through email, lot of different things, including the recording. So usually he has a list, and so lot of new people who joined, he doesn't have the email of them.
So if you don't get the thing I sent, then send me the email.
Yeah, if you send Joe his email, Joe, you can put your email in that Geeta chain if you want, and then people can just email you their email.
They can email me,
Yeah. Yeah.
But
And
how would I put? How would I send the email to them?
No. If you just put your email that this is my email and that's it. I can
In
put
the
your
Geeta
email if
plan.
you want, and they
Yeah,
can
in
just
the
reply to you. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, I'll send it in the WhatsApp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I meant. That's what I meant. Yeah. So,
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Any other thing? No. Okay. So we'll see you next time. Hari Om, everyone.
Hari Om.